What is up? It's Simulator Sundays. We're already working our way up to the Cajon Pass itself. I was chatting in, somebody's trying to throw a switch here in the Mateo community server, MateoTube Run server, where we are live. And I kept telling them, cancel your route first, cancel your route first. They're not listening, or they're not on the same channel. If they're replying, I don't think they're replying. I don't think they see. I don't think they know what they're doing. Oh, we're here to help, but at the same time, I'm trying to get a train up the hill here. We do have the BNSF UP Metrolink railroadradio.net feed live. I have it in the, I figured out, I fixed it from what it was doing last time. I'm not seeing any problems at all, so we'll keep an eye on that, see how it's going. But this one's been requested a lot. I slowed her down. I actually had a green proceed, but I didn't want to start going down the pass without you guys, so here we are. We're just creeping up. We got a lot of pounds on them couplers pulling this. This is an actual supply train headed to LAJ. I picked up out of Barstow 2 hours ago. So I've driven it all the way up here. And just creeping up the hill here, trying to get to the next signal. I've already been given a, if we can do this without blowing anything up. I've already been getting a clear through up to Summit. See, that's getting, so to get it going, I had to kind of bounce the throttle a little bit. I have 2 DPUs on the rear, 3 in the front. We look at our train specifications, or specs. HBT is 2.2. And pull out this stats a little bit more. Yeah, so that looks fine. I have 91 loads, 13 empties, 12,000 tons. It is 6,500 feet, so it's not a very long train, but it's a heavy one. Full of goods for LAJ. We take a look here. We are the H, which means it has to be human operated. It's a high priority manifest, but H-BARLAJ1-08A. So this was built yesterday, ready to go.
206 West, whatever.
And we have, again, the DPUs on the back here, notch 4. We're in notch 4 here on the front end. Take a,
all right, do what you need to do. Let me know when you've done what
got
you
a
need
UP
to do.
and an S
Let's go.
locomotive back here in the consist, and at the rear we have, I believe it's two UP locomotives, SP and a UP, which are the same. But we're pushing along up the hill.
UP detector milepost.
That's not for me.
457.9.
I was looking to see if that is actually, you know, on the stream, but it's not. But let me give a quick shout out again to Ben K and Ray K. Hope you guys are enjoying. A little new to the train stuff, but thank you for watching. And here's the map for the Cajon sub that we're currently climbing the mountain. We are just past Lugo. We're on Main 2, coming up on the CP Martinez. We won't be able to see it from this track because we're on Main 2. And if we look over here at the westbound, we are westbound, so if we look at the speed restrictions, you can see, so we have 12,000 tons, and that means we are going down Main 2. So Main 2, well, we are currently going down Main 2. Let's see what happens when we actually get past the summit here. But if it's heading us down Main 2 with more than 4,500 tons, 15 miles an hour is our downhill speed. 12,000 tons is more than 45. That's what it is. If we were going down main 1, which is steeper, we could go 20 miles an hour. I'm sorry, main 1 is not as steep. So we're going down the steeper side. As far as I could tell, by the way. I don't could change it, but if we look at the map here, so we are right here. We have a red light at Martinez, and this is an auto rack in front of me. It's headed also downhill on main 2. So he's up there a little bit. Once he gets past that block, we'll probably get a signal over it, you know. That's the intermediate signal right there, that yellow. The one we're trying to get to is like over here. So this is the signal that where you go on the Martinez siding, or the other track at Martinez. So we're still a couple miles away from ours. Like I said, I was trying to get us. I thought this signal here was where I was going to be stopping. But also, I mean, look at this. So our couplers will break at 400. So if I put a little pedal to the metal here, see how quick it creeps up. So I need to kind of just balance this thing and try to get a little bit faster. 300. I definitely don't want to break anything. You see on the rear, it's starting to turn blue a bit. That means there's a lot of pressure on the back, and we don't want to break nothing. It looks like 8 miles an hour is all we're going to get, and this is because I was forced to stop at that signal behind us. Again, the one right there at Lugo, CP Lugo there in the bottom right-hand corner.
157 ZLBHO over.
So since we stopped there,
C2, and we'll do C2 and C3.
I had to get it going because there was a train coming down the hill. So I had to, get it going. So I'm 4 and 2, by the way, is my configuration for power. 4 locomotives on the front end, 2 locomotives on the rear end, acting remote control. Distributed power unit, DPU. I was trying to speed her up a little bit, but we got what we got. How slow it's going to be going down the hill. Anyways, I started a little bit earlier. Normally I start at 3. I started an hour earlier because I was already here, and I said, well, let's take it over. Let's just start it. Supposed to be at Martinez already, but again, the dispatcher stopped me down at the bottom, or at the bottom of Lugo. There's already uphill anyways. There's already an uphill battle, but
you're going to be going main 2 to main 2 there. When you get it, you can act on it. Let me know as soon as you can see C3, buddy.
Got it. They're going to
District dispatcher to Shriek over.
So again, I figured out you can hear the Orange City in SFUP Metrolink provided by railroadradio.net. The link should be in the description to Broadcastify. I think it's a free feed. Take a look at our other stats. What we're grade is 1.5 going up right now. Previous signal was a diverging approach, which we are already in the midst of. See, there's a UP train up here. They're coming from Mojave. Probably going to get pulled. They're probably going to pull right in front of us. Watch. Let me shift. Gotta get my mouse on the screen. Yeah, 271,000 pounds on the couplers there. That's a lot of weight. And I can't really push much more from the rear because you see it's already dark green. So after dark green it goes dark blue, and that's where it breaks when it turns black. And then front, when if it turns red, where it breaks. This is the Cajon Pass. This is what most people, or what some people have requested. This is coming up right as the Martinez. This is where it becomes 3 tracks, but right here, Martinez siding is what it's called, or the Martinez bypass. That way, if there's a train that needs to stop here, they can. They usually use that. We do here on all the servers, whether it's Depot Plus or Mateo Run 8. And others out there. So this is that signal there that we can't see. It's faced away from SCP Martinez. 14,600 foot track here. If this thing should start leveling out pretty soon, which I could speed up, but I'm gonna need to slow down as I get to the other end of this anyways. So when we go down the hill, right as we start headed down, there'll be the track. If we stay on this main, it'll curve a little bit to the right before it turns left, and then that's where I'll apply air and get ready for some dynamic braking. So I'm going to come down the hill. Normally I'll do 75 psi. So that's a 15-pound load, or 15-pound reduction from the brake pipe at 90. That puts about 15 pounds onto the brakes, and then I'll be using dynamics to help the overspeed going down the hill. If I apply brakes too quick, then I'm gonna stop before I can get going, and if I apply them too late, well, this will be too late and I'm already going down the hill. And the brakes, especially when you're going down a steep hill like this, you can always add more brakes, but you can't remove a little more. With the air brakes on trains, you can only gain or drop. Now, that being said, if I do a 10-pound reduction, for example, and I wait 5 minutes, all the cars will have 10 pounds. So if I drop the air and then charge back up real quick, or drop the air and then hit 10 pounds again, theoretically those cars should drop to the next, like if I did 15 pounds, I went to 10. So if I dropped it and then went to 10, those cars should only go back down to 5, because when I release them, all the cars have air in them, but by the time the air goes through the train, it shouldn't really lose that much. There will be a few cars that literally, release the brakes right away because they're close to the engines. So let me take a look here at our stats to see what we're still at 1.1%. So for every 100 feet of distance traveled, we go 100 feet in the air. Is that what it is? 100 feet in elevation? I'm gonna have a meet here too. I'm gonna give it just a, let me go to my brake view. And if the mouse isn't right on this screen every time, because I have dual screens, if I change it a little bit, see it's orange with the little yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and ramp up to 5, and let's take a look. See if we can speed up just a little bit. See, I'm at 300. I got to get ready to turn in red. The train will do it a little of an accordion kind of thing. So right now we're coming down a little bit. The train's settling out with that 1-notch change. Nothing too dramatic. Settling in at about 250,000 tons on the, or 1,000 pounds on the couplers. So it was 2 hours from Barstow to here, with the stop at the red light. Is probably, it was when I did my 5-minute countdown, I had just got there. So guys on the air brakes there, you can hear it. He's got to stop at Martinez because there's a train below him that we had already passed, right? This guy here. So this train was waiting for us to get out of the way. Surprised he's not already going. Oh, there's another one behind him. There'll be a little bit of a jam. Oh, we got trains all over. Okay, so this is messed up. So we got to get rid of some of these. There's no reason all those trains should be nobody could go anywhere. It was a standstill. Yet auto is not very good, and I deleted one coming down the hill, but all these guys just sitting there and with nowhere to go would have been a pain in the butt. So now at least these 2 trains can go, and that way we're following a train ahead of us, but neither one of these trains would have been able to come down the hill with those 2 trying to come up. And it's like, that didn't make any sense. I mean, we're going 12 up, so again, we don't want to be chasing colors when we're headed down the hill. And what that means is that every signal ahead of us is going to be like yellow as an approach. So we'll never be able to get up to any kind of speed once we get down the hill, the steep part of the hill at Silverwood. Because there will be a train in front of us, and we can't clear those blocks because they'll still be in it. So we'll be chasing colors, whereas we want clears all the way, or as many as we can get. Even though we're going to be speed restricted for the majority of our downhill climb. And once we get past Silverwood, we should have full speed headed down to San Bernardino. But that's, you know, that's also going to be a heck of a trip down. My intention is to try to get it to the Ono siding, which is right outside of the San Bernardino yard.
Alright, impact, just 7 left, high ball,
And then somebody could take it from there the rest of the way to LA, which is still 2 hours, a 2-hour trip from there, but a lot more people are capable of taking it from there than down this Cajon Pass here. A lot of people are scared of it. I mean, and I get it. It's pretty steep. Take a look here and make sure. So we are still We have a red at Martinez.
Joe, did you already take that
And
signal there?
I want to. I already mark it? Yes, I already marked it. Let me mark it again.
Good.
Right here is where I want to
I
go.
just wanted to make sure you still had it. You got it. Here we go. Side drive.
But actually, I don't need baseline. I need this. I need baseline. That one right there. So if I say. So we got an okie dokie, so he knows what we want to do. And signal indication for BNSF 9288 westbound coming up on Summit. Now Summit's going to be up here a ways. It's kind of up and around this corner here. You see that signal right there is Summit, and we have a clear now. This guy, he's got a red for some reason. Must be something coming up, or is it that other one? Let's see. Yeah, auto's on. I'm not sure why the UP, oh, there's this guy here. He's coming around and through. But I still don't, no, that's not it. Where are we at? So Kenbrook, so this is the UP side up here. So Slover up through Canyon, Silverwood. And then it goes up to the Mojave subdivision. So there must be one on the way up. Back to our train over here though. That's their problem. Got our own. So right around this corner we have a green. I always confirm this, so we're cleared down to baseline, all the way down. Well, I don't know how far we cleared because there's a train in front of us who's cleared to baseline. We're coming behind him, but that's quite a few miles. We'll have to look at the aspects and see what we get. Signal aspect is the color of the signal. Our last one was an approach. This one was a red, but now it's a clear. So as soon as we pass this signal, our little yellow dot over here in the center, that'll turn green. We have a reduction in 9 miles to 20, or 0.9 miles. We're already 18. So I'm gonna bring her down off one notch here. Go back to our brake view, our brake and coupler view. So those two tracks over to our right, the middle and the one all the way to the right, have red signals, which is fine. And then we have that green one that's here ahead of us. Green over red is just proceed. All right, for those of you who joined us, we are at the summit on the Cajon Pass, heading westbound, going from Barstow, headed into Los Angeles, but many miles away, and making our way down the Cajon Pass. The front of the train is, anyways. I'm 2 miles over, so I'm going to start slowing her down up here. So I have this reduction coming up. I don't need any brakes, any air yet. We're not doing anything crazy. Remember, as the front of the train does start cresting down, I'll put air on. We'll hold this here. You see the accelerometer right there is -4. I'm going to try to keep that as close to 0 to maintain speed. And this is the sharpest part. Well, our train is, you know, a mile and a quarter long, 6,500 feet. Pretty heavy, so. Normally I'm on main, what am I on, main 2? You bleed out the locomotives here.
Yep.
Normally I'm on main 1, and right now I'm on main 2. There's that balancing act. A good portion of the train is still coming up the hill. We let all the air out of the locomotive before we lose communications with the rear. Like right there, and it comes back. I think because the hill is in the way. Stupid mouse. I was trying to rotate it. Well, this is, I was thinking of this track here. You right turn, or left turn, and then as soon as you go to the right, it starts really dropping off. This one, you can see right here, we're going to start going down quick. This is the steeper of the two. This is 3.4% downgrade. You see a train, a coal train's on its way up. And as the majority of the train gets right where I'm at right now, that's, you know, the middle of the train, then it's going to start wanting to take off on us. And we'll put more air on. And we'll do about between 70 and 75 pounds, so 15 to 20 pound reduction on the brake pipe, and then dynamics as needed. I know on main 1, the track that is to my right, as you go down, as you come up on the bridge, you have to reduce a little bit of dynamics, a significant amount, because otherwise just the air on, you'll stop. Because it kind of does it like this plateau for a minute, and then it takes off back down again. So I'm in no rush here. We're doing 5 miles an hour. So be it. Cajon Pass though. Look at our engine. We have ST70s in front. EMDs. Because I'm entering at 5 miles an hour, I mean, you can literally see right there. That's the point where it's gonna slide down. But since we're entering at 5 miles an hour, we have plenty of time to react. It is about the speed that you can climb this damn hill, so headed down it. I'll be watching the accelerometer. As soon as that thing starts going 4 or 5, I'll add a little more air, and it's going to take a minute for the air to catch up. Good. Distance counter starting here just to know when the rear of the train hits the slide. You can see our speed starting to go right now. I'm going to go to notch 1. Just trying to balance everything out here.
Mel 5104 start groups, we got a westbound over. 250, go to. Got that red board at Mount Pole, 186.8, no stop max, good broadcast.
All right, looks like I just had a network hit there.
236 north south, gives visually 6065 at 660 west. Mission Pastor red flag, clear Mount Pole 186.8. Women are stopping at our maximum authorized speed for all ALL tracks.
Correct 3P for SDX 662 west, we'll see you shortly, have a safe trip, Mel 5104.
Let's see if we can get going here. It did drop my brakes, and again, like I said, I'm gonna leave that. I'm at 82 now, but I'm gonna need to pull more through this. I was watching the network come back, so I made sure I stopped all the way. Turning pretty, getting pretty green there in the back. That's pushing. I have some rough communication systems or situations here with the mountains. I don't want to make any sudden movements because the locomotive in the rear may not be able to respond. And then we're going to rip the train apart.
Phoenix FDS 15, Hobart, over.
Go down notch
Go ahead,
2.
LA, got 2300 feet for Malabar.
8 pounds on right now.
I got a 1 Amtrak already lined by you. They'll probably be down here about 8 or 9 minutes. Do you want to just slowly start creeping this way over?
Yeah, copy. We're in position here. Rental, once Amtrak clears, we're ready to make the move over.
All right, good to get you going.
Just watch our speed again. We're going main 1 with 12,000 tons. We go 20 miles an hour. It's our speed restriction.
I'll just take you all the way up to Hobart. We need Hobart as well, and then start shoving west over.
Trent, I'll need the limit in Hobart. We'll pull to clear west Hobart, and we'll shove west over.
All right, perfect. Just want to make sure on the same page. To Malabar, correct over.
Then just correct to Malabar over.
All right, good deal. Yep, get you going east. Here we go. Thanks over.
Thanks very much. 1 2 up.
Right as the network hit, I went from notch 2 to notch 1, and we came to a stop when I went to 0.
You got ramp action. I'll put it down for you.
Start to speed up a little bit, so I'm going to go to 1 and watch it. Cars are bouncing back and forth a little bit, so it's messing with the accelerometer.
You dispatch UP
UP8206, over. That boy come back. That bad boy came out emergency, right, over?
Yeah, they're knocking off the handbrake right now.
I got number.
Another kind of network hit. I'm seeing it say reconnecting. I have no, it doesn't look like any drop frames, but it did say reconnecting. So.
I'm sorry, Metro Sparks forward sitting at 54 after. So here in around 20 minutes. It'll probably take you about that to get down there. So if you want to just kind of time it out right, I'll have you follow them out over. Thanks, much appreciated. Venus FDS 15 out.
The locomotive bled, that will keep the alerter from putting me in emergency. Accelerometer is showing 2 mph/min increase. So now we're starting to go down. So I'm going to go back into idle. Then I'm going to go into set. Keep an eye on it. The dynamics are ready to go right now. And since some of the train's still coming uphill a little bit, that's kind of pulling us down a little bit. You can see the middle of the train at the very top where it's yellow. That's the coupler pressure. The bottom one is the airline, which I have 6 or 8 pound reduction on right now.
I said, did you see the BNSF has maintenance way work at West Riverside? Then I talked to the dispatcher. He said he has to send the LOB 40 back before he can take the AMLAG as info. So I'll let them work on it from there. But right now we're just in a holding pattern, over. Yep, I should have told y'all too. I just said that, man. Here we go. My bad. Dispatch y'all.
And then the grade right now is we're going downhill at 2.9%.
Dispatcher 248 UP 8157, over.
Head over.
Creep down to C19, holding off crossing. Just creep down here. I got one coming through Montclair that's got to clear you at C19 before you go over.
Okay, now I can start applying dynamics. We're hitting, again, I can go up to 20 miles an hour, but it can get away from you kind of quick. So plus with the hills and the remote control to the locomotive in the back, we got to be careful with that. So we're starting to come on to the hill here. And now we're going to put a little more. 78 now. Come off the dynamics just a hair. Let the train balance out. I didn't change anything, but the rail driver put a little one more pound of brake pipe on there. So we're at 77 now. Dynamics are not even on, but they're ready to go. As more of the train comes onto the downhill here, you can see it all back there, the right upper side of the screen there. Again, this is the supreme side of the Cajon Pass. This is super downhill. What's up, Paulo? We're at 11 miles an hour. 77 on the brake pipe. You can see 1,900 feet to go for the whole train being on the downslope. start introducing some dynamics here. If I get to 50% dynamics, I'll think about adding a little more air. There we go, we're at 19. I'm slowing her down with dynamics. Add another couple pounds of air. Go to 7.5 if the rail driver let me do that. The rest of the train has to catch up. I do have a turn here that should help me slow down a little bit. So all the train now is coming downhill. And we're exactly 20. Dynamic braking looks to be about 55%. A little more dynamic. Hold me there. Going to San Bernardino. Yes, sir, from Barstow. I picked this up in Barstow at noon. It's right now 2:43. This is how far I've gotten. So it's actually going down to LA. But San Bernardino will be the first stop. And I think that's probably where we will turn it over for recrew. I got 75 air on main number 2, the 3.4% grade. We're about notch 5-ish on the dynamics, and it doesn't quite work out the same because you don't have notches, but you can feel it. And so 75 on and about 60% dynamics. We're holding at 19 miles an hour. We're maximum speed downhill with 12,000 tons is 20 miles per hour. The whole train is now on us. You can see up there where it shows the engines. It's blue, 194,000 tons on the back draw here.
1665, eyeball on that green.
194,000 pounds, not tons. Now, hopefully all we have to do now is just ride it out.
8.6, main 2.
That's us. So this little curve right here should help us. Tailing off on the lead on the locomotive brakes. I'll watch our speed. If it starts going too quickly slowing down, then I'll release some of the dynamics, but don't want to make too many changes, especially in the hills where we're going to lose communications with the DPUs in the rear. I'm on main 2. I'm getting multiple disconnections and reconnections. Weird because it's supposed to be based on my upload speed here. Come off of the dynamics a little bit. I'm at 10 miles an hour now. I want to speed up a bit. You see it gets steeper here. We'll control it with the dynamics at this point with that 15 pounds brake reduction on. Get a little bit closer to like 15 miles an hour.
FDS 15, BNSF 8516, over.
8516.
Got a train, kind of the couplers are spaced out. We have
I think this Metrolink's still about
no
10
problem
to
there.
15
We've
minutes out from Bulletin.
stretched out a
You think you
bit.
got enough time to stay ahead of them if I push you over?
Yeah, we can go.
All right, here we go.
104, over.
We'll start speeding up here in a second again.
104 subgroups, we got another westbound over.
SCAX Railroad Detector Milepost 177.4. Track 1, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 2, 4. Speed 6, 7, out.
ML 5039's in the cliff.
Clear 1447.
15 right now.
Here we go for ML 5104, check Bolton number 236 north, Amtrak 579 with AMTK 906 west. You got the report at ML 186.8, no contact, 36.
Yeah, I didn't have the.
Okay, so
heads
add
up
some
on
more dynamics
your
in
fully
slowly.
departed, So I got one just getting east of West Hobart for this yard job.
So this is the Cajon Pass. It's world
now,
famous.
so
It is
as soon as I think
definitely a
about it here any
challenge.
second,
The
I can
grade
go.
is 3.4%, so it's a very steep grade on this main. On the other one, it's not as steep. It's 2.2, but that's also challenging. I also have a 12,000 ton train. So if you're more than 16,000 tons, you cannot go down this main one here. The rule, because it's just too heavy to go down this. How steep this is. This is the famous Cajon Pass. Any train simulator, it's worth it. Okay, I'm back off again as we start to slow down a little bit too much.
Milepost 58.6, main 2, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 452. Train speed 13. MTH,
We're having another network
ambient
hiccup.
Temperature 99 degrees. Out.
So we're buffering and stuff because of the upload. Something's going crazy. Oh, it might have been a router because I lost connection to a different server. I don't know what those air leak things are. I don't know why I'm getting that in the simulator. I'm not worried about it right now. So again, our maximum speed is 20 miles an hour with this much weight coming down this steep of a pass. Looks like, you know, even the dynamics are kind of freaking out. Maybe the cars are beating down on us or something. 'Cause I barely touch the dynamics. They go from plus 11 to minus 11. That's just... just a little crazy. But we're almost down. So I don't know, the internet connection, the upload, more than enough. I don't have anything else going on, so this is just traffic. I don't know why it's having so much problem, but should have cleared up for you now. I do monitor at the same time. Maybe I just need to change views or something, or get rid of that air sound.
It's going to be main 2 to main 2. Here we go. Be careful. We got people working down there, but come on at me. Here we go. And also, I'll talk to you at C3 as soon as you got it in view. Come on, here we go.
Saw an approach light up there. It's downhill all the way to San Bernardino, by the way. It's pretty steep, but this is the the steepest part here. Sullivan's Curve, yeah, I've heard of it. There is a Sullivan's Curve. It's in the Midwest somewhere. Oh, no. I'm thinking something else. Sullivan's Curve is, well, it's in the same county we're in now. I think it's it's on the way to Needles. Or no, Sullivan's Curve is here. This is Sullivan's Curve, right where we're at. I had to look it up. Right here in front of us. This is Sullivan's Curve right here. Where the two BNSF tracks meet. Uh-oh. What do I got up there? Oh, that's the helpers. Yeah, this is Sullivan's Curve. Right here. This is it. Like, I had to... like, where's that thing at? There's some curve... is it like Wyoming or something by a lake? I don't remember what I don't remember what it's called, but it's significant as well, and I thought it was Sullivan's, but and the Cajon Pass is Sullivan's Curve. A lot of train robberies, a lot of intermodal cars get broken into right in this area. Because it's all, you know, still millions of people that drive by this every 5 minutes, but this is a kind of rural here. There's a Interstate 15 highway off to the left right there. Got 5 or 6 lanes of traffic in each direction. It is double tracked. Sullivan's Curve, it's as the two so BNSF is adding a third track, by the way, right now in real life. There's videos on YouTube that will show it to you, but not on this section. It's to my left. So the over here is this other BNSF track, so they're coming together right after the curve here. This one goes up and around, and it's not as steep as what we just came down. So we're going to be meeting up right after this curve. That little bridge right there, that's the BNSF, and then right around the corner up there, that's UP over there. So UP, BNSF, and out, they meet down the hill here. You can see right here where they're starting, where they're coming up to meet. There's all double track through the pass here. See, there's weird things going on because my bell even stopped. Something to do with the rail driver. Let me see, let me do rail driver, calibrate. Let's just do that and see if that changes anything. Nope. This is called the pineapple cutoff. I have no idea. I just live a couple miles down the road from here, about 10 miles away. But yeah, I'm not familiar with all the terms of all the curves and everything here. So I looked up Sullivan's curve because, yeah, it sounds familiar. Oh wait, how do I have a? Was I not paying attention? Yeah, see, the rail driver is not working right now. Calibrate. That's what happened. So my rail driver stopped working. So I have to emergency brake right up here. Not emergency, but I need to do something because I have a red signal there. And rail driver, use. Rail driver, use. Yeah, see, nothing is, that kind of is. Something's happening. Yeah, something's wrong here in the sim. Am I still on the server? I might have dropped off the server. Or something happened. No, I'm still on the server. I know I ran the absolute because nothing is responding. And now it's starting to respond. I'm still going. Let's see, I got another train probably coming up. This is where I should have stopped. And then there's nothing down below me. But the controls are responding, so.
When you get it, you can act on it 2-to-1
Guess
there.
reset might have worked.
And
Let's see, I do have that spot set.
SCAX Railroad Detector.
I don't know what's going on. That's why I said the air sound.
4. Track 1. No defects. Repeat. No.
See, like
defects.
nothing's even working here.
Axle 3-2. Speed.
I put emergency.
80. Out.
I have emergency on. Right when I do the handbrake. Okay. So, let me do this. Train relinquish. Something's weird going on. All right. Okay. Let us see what we can do now. sure what's going on here. There's some internet things going on, and I wonder if that's not. I mean, I made it down the hill, F7. Okay, so let's do this. Because if I go into gear, take that off, it should start rolling. Oh, I'd have to, there we go. Okay, now it's responding. Let's see if I can get Otto to talk to me now. Probably mad I ran that light, but what am I gonna do? Gonna say wait till next control point? Yeah, that's fine. All right, this is probably gonna break now. Yeah, see, I knew it. That's what happens when you we broke there. Now we're gonna have to try to get back up there and get it. Yeah, see, it's not. Oh, I know why. We have to get back up there and then connect the airlines. Yeah, all the network, I don't even know what was happening there. All the network stuff and then the controls. When we heard all that error leaking out, I guess the rail driver stopped responding to me. So let's get this thing connected. We're pushing back uphill here. Okay, let's get back in the cab here. Okay, we don't see the rear of the train yet, so that means we don't have them all attached. We're missing something. Well, let's find the other brake. Everything was going so good. There's the brake right there. Coupler's broken.
248 over.
Well, that coupling wasn't broke. I mean, the other one wasn't broke. It came off.
675 axles over. And that guy's going by Grand right now, coming at you. Here we go. Watch out.
Well, it could have broken several places here.
Go ahead.
Get some air on everything, and let's let that settle out. That released everything. That broke it again. Towards the top there.
7146.
Hey, yeah, they're ready for you as well. I gotta squeeze you after this super late Metrolink with Amtrak right behind them. So it's Amtrak's supposed
let's
to depart here in
find
13
where it
minutes
broke.
here at Fullerton. So I'd say by the next 13 minutes, come on down there to Fullerton and start looking for it. I'll get you going over.
Yeah, we can pull all the way up to there.
So the one on the blue one was? All right, we'll take a look.
Sweet, thank you, over.
Got to figure out where this one is.
Got your mirror on the holler over.
Right there. So see how these aren't broke, but the train did break apart there. So when I hit the air,
Back up.
it's gonna break again.
Get over. Y'all tell me. I'm not in charge of your world, man. You're in charge of your world, man. What you want to do, over?
Okay.
Amtrak 7 on Virgin Clear Maple, over.
Let me know. You tell me, and then
All right.
they need to stop and call somebody. You tell me there, and then let me know. I'm gonna keep you lit up. Whatever you want to
I'm
do.
gonna do
Back out.
this. See. That broke in a couple places. So I want to, I'm just going to re-put it right back here. And then we're going to start from fresh. That way I'm behind the light. And then we can, we won't have no more problems because time's running out. Okay, so I'm going to get in the dispatcher. I'm going to put and then signal indication. So we got a green. So I have 75 on.
Clear, walk.
Cars in the middle, I got to wait for them to catch up. If I go right now, I'm going to break the train in half, so I got to wait. Right here in the middle. Oh, I do have 75 on. Cool. Okay. So I'm going to take the handbrake off. You take the locomotive brake off. I'm going to bleed the brakes. And then I'm going to take off the handbrake. So we should start rolling here. It's going to brake before I even get a chance. Maybe not. Kind of the weird thing here. Let me get the... Trying to bleed air out of the locomotives here. Definitely a lot of pressure on those cars. Track speed is 20, so I'm already speeding, but let's try to slow this thing down now.
To the auto train.
All right, let's see if we can get back to where we were, where we had everything under control. And again, I'm seeing the internet just tanking today. I don't know what the hell is going on. Having a rough day here. Let's get it under control before we panic. No reason. We are doing 50. And see, I have full dynamics on, but it's showing me 50. A little bit more brake on. We'll get her slowed down here. Maybe. Now we got a runaway. Yep. That. You seen that happen in run 8?
That's 248 open.
Might disappear here in a minute. That's emergency brakes coming on. We're derail like.
Okay, here we go. Back down.
We'll get the frogs on there. Coal train. All right, so we had a PCS drop on us. What a nightmare. Everything was going good till my internet freaked out. We're dealing with this. Okay, so we have a bunch of wheels off. Let's let's put frogs on. Those frogs are off. Those frogs that need to go on. Those frogs. Oh, we got the wrong way. That one's reversed. So every one of these has derailed. The rest of it should be good. Now, do I have any pulling powers? Question.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a car long. Going a car long.
Here we go, one more. Everything else good? Maybe this one? Oh, those are on. Okay, take a look back in the cab. You give it a like? And now we're trying to pull forward. Let's see, and we bail off on deep. You gotta go slow. You see how the couplers. I'm pulling against all the air right now, so. Let me put handbrakes on. I'm just gonna wait for all the air to bleed out and see if we can get going. Okay, so the air is good now and everything. Yeah, I like doing the switching as well. Today I decided, because this train here needs to go down to LA so that I can do switching, because I need a supply train down there, and so I figured I'd take it.
Any idea where they're getting off?
And everything was going good till I was watching the internet die on me with all the buffering. So, I mean, I'm on a network server, so that could have something to do with it.
Okay.
All right, let me get. I'm gonna do 75. Let's see, no, let me drop it. Let me go to 78. Go 78 on the brake pipe. We're gonna let everything settle in here. I'm gonna just pull a little bit forward if it will let me. All right, I have a copy of the train. Here we go. I'm gonna just dump the handbrakes right now.
say something?
BNSF detector, milepost 66.5, main 2, ambient temperature 9 degrees.
Okay, so I do have braking on. I have air. I have 70. I have a lot of brakes on, actually. I just gotta play with the dynamics here to try to keep us. So at 20 right now. If I can keep it under control.
Advance approach to an approach to
KungfuBeer has attempted to save a train, is what it should say here.
1664, you say you need the ramp here?
A little more air brakes on.
1664, you need the ramp solution?
That should slow us down there. I'm full dynamics right now. And I am starting to slow. There's a train and oh, that's the UP train.
All that is upgraded DC. Red green.
All right, we have it under control now. We are slowing down to 20.
No, I've been asking you for that, but I haven't seen it.
See if we can get through the rest of this route without any other issues. Flow right back into where we were before. And just make our way nice and easy down the hill. Yeah, again, the whatever was happening with the internet, where I was watching the frames drop and the buffering and all that, that caused me to lose control of the rail driver. It wasn't responding in any way. And on a hill like this, you don't want that to happen. But if it does, contact your yardmaster and we'll help you out. Wasn't pretty, but we should be fine for the rest of the trip. Now I just have to manage dynamics. I have a lot more brakes on now too than I did before, but that's because I had it under control and then lost that control.
Any more PDs? Alright, well, I'm going to try to help you out. It never stops.
So here we go with the air sound again. But it was just non-stop. So I don't know what that was.
Hallball clear 164 here.
We're back underway here. We also have auto, yeah, autos. So he routed me over to, good. Be able to pull in that siding and then release the train. Well, this is 9317. Before we were some other 92 something. Come off on that. This thing started off as 9075, but I had to fix something. Where the loads were. About another half hour or so of this. When can I speed up? So that's Kenbrook that I just passed, I believe. Maybe no. Yeah, Kenbrook. Was it Kenbrook? Oh, that was an intermediate. That was down here somewhere. That was probably. Let me see if there's a helper track I passed. So Kenbrook's the next control point.
Looks good back there. We're good.
So right now, 35 is what we can do. Yeah, 35. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let some of the dynamics out so we can get going.
I can't see the cab car. So if the cab car is good, then we're good.
I probably could have done 30. Well, except where I derailed, I probably right after that is where I'm sure the 35 started.
Yeah, then we're good. I can't see the cab car. Very well good.
It says track speed right now is 35. Outside of that free fall zone, so.
It'll be 40 over.
I'm at 25, so I want to make sure that I have dynamics on. I want to wait till I get to 33 to try
Holler, go 40 in the clear
slow
there.
down.
Line and lock. They're done for the day. Correct over. You holler. Go ahead over.
Amtrak 79 approach medium 162 over.
Look at that, we're at
4, 5,
69 on the brakes.
Hey, how long before y'all are going to come out? I got a heat inspection. How long do you think for y'all be ready to go there over? Oh, that's perfect. All right, come on. And the 40 cleared up, so you'll be free up there at Mariloma. Do what you want to do, however you want to do it. Get it done. Bye-bye.
Well, let's see, I'm 69, 6,500 feet.
That signal's yours. Watch out.
So that means I can go to the siding just past, oh no, 7705, so we'll go to that. It was derailed. I had some internet hiccups and oh, it is derailed still. Oh no, so I did, good call. I see it now. This wheel's right here, but I put frogs on them. Yeah, all the locomotives were derailed. I had a network hiccup, a couple of them, like 3 or 4. My rail driver stopped responding and we had nothing but problems. Everything was going good until I had those network issues. I'll bring the train to a stop here. We'll re-rail that thing. Yeah, it's like, why is it still rocking? See? There we go. I saw you had a lot of problems with yours. I was trying to get a hold of you in the server because yours had a lot of the loads were distributed very poorly. You had loaded ones next to empty ones, so that's where you were having a bunch of breaks.
John Strick, if you get a second, give me a call, John. If you get a second, give me a call. I got to talk to you about something. Watch out.
Okay, now let's get this thing back under control here. Still, yeah, it was definitely set up bad. Did you see my text in the game when you also had a derail and you're trying to get yours under control? That's before I grabbed this one, like 4 hours ago.
Clear, 171 no.
Yeah, I can go 35 here, so I'm going to come off the dynamics now that we're rolling good. It was weird because everything re-railed, and then that one did must have kicked the switch again. Jumped the switch. So here's that where I had all that air release. It just was a cycle. It was just constantly.
5104 westbound, ready to copy.
So that's normal, just that one overflow of air, but it was just constantly cycling, and was the beginning of the end there for me as things were getting out of hand.
Link 1858 STAX 909 West, talking about 5104. Ready to copy, over.
ML 5104 to subgroups. Got a westbound. Let me know when we're in the clear.
35 is my max speed limit. Creeping up to it.
202 over.
The clear 1530. Or here we go, metric 1858, ML 5104, check bolts number 236 north sub, metric 1858 with FDAX. 909 west, we passed that red board at mile post 186.8, no stop, max speed, good forecast.
5104, Form B 6236, orange sub, gives permission, Metro Link 1858. STX 909 west, center limits, past red flag, mile post 186.8 without stops, different max speeds for all tracks. Over.
That is correct to the repeat for that CAX 909 west. We'll see you shortly. Have a safe trip.
Got the repeat. Need a 1858 STX 909 west, thank you.
All right, now we're where we should be. Again, I grabbed this one at Barstow, so I brought it all the way down here, and then when it broke it all apart when we couldn't stop at that signal because we had no control of the train at all. That's when the numbers change again. So BNSF 9317 is our Curtin road number. We got about 6 miles or so to go, maybe 7 miles. So the next control point should be Kenbrook. Right now the grade is you can see up here it's 2.10. It's still pretty pretty steep. Sucks going the other way. As you go through San Bernardino at restricted speed, it's like 30 miles an hour, 20, 25, 30 miles an hour because of the curves. And then when you want to hit the gas, you can't. And then when you can, you're already starting to go up. So it's like you can't really ever get any speed going up. It's a lot better now. It's not rocking anymore.
Yes, 15, 191 over. Can you begin your west of Fullerton in the next 26 minutes at the latest, over?
All right, diverging clear coming up.
West of Fullerton. Yeah, we should, as long as we get clear, sir. Over.
Okay, yeah, they need me to hold you out a little bit. I wasn't going to hold you way back here at Esperanza, so I think y'all should fit between Buena Park and Barstow, right, over?
Oh, yeah, we're 8,800 feet, so we should.
Okay, good deal. All right, then I'll go ahead and take you. This next eastbound Metrolink doesn't go up to Fullerton for like another 26 minutes, so I think as long as y'all get west of it, we should slow them down, over.
Okay, roger that. You said that we're going to be standing by for a little bit out there, over?
Yeah, just to Buena Park. I'll just hold you there for a little bit, just waiting for the okay to get y'all to keep going. She just held you out for a little bit, over.
Okay, no worries. Appreciate the update, my man. Here we go. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Here we go, over.
All right, we're going to switch over to this other track here on the right. I'll line us up for the second Ono sighting. There's 2 sightings at Ono. 3, actually. One has a double, and then there's one after that, and that one after that's longer. 7,700 feet. We're 65, so we can't quite fit into the first one. Not without blocking it anyways.
UP
6310. So we're just 200 feet too long.
Run out 200.
Yeah, UP 5300, total of 3 units, facing east on your way.
Hello, Sergio.
Detector, milepost 73.5, main 2, ambient temperature 100 degrees.
66, 579, rather approach medium. Alrighty, bottom Bureau, come
That
down
was an
to
advanced approach, by the way, was the last segment.
Turn down, send them down, but leave the leader running over.
Leave the leader running, what track?
Actually, signal the top of 14, time down, shut them down.
Okay, top of 14, time down, shut down. The leader too, right?
Got a
Yeah,
level
let's
crossing,
go
which is Palm Avenue, and then Vertimont CP, where we're going to be diverging. The Cargill switchers up there. Here's a diverging approach medium. So that's look at the map. Let's see. That's 50-mile-an-hour crossover. Signal after that, don't pass more than 30. 35 is the track speed here, so we're within our regulations. Level crossing coming up just for the signal. Put the bell on first because we're under 40 miles an hour, so if I was over 40, at the sign I would start the cycle. Engineer's discretion. Looks like there is a train. Something already in here.
Clear. 4th Street, over.
Like that goes to Vertimont.
Yeah.
So this is the one that we're going to want here. Gotta get closer. The reason I was able to throw that switch is because we're past the control point already. If I hadn't been past that control point, then it wouldn't let me done it. If I had a green on the next one where I have a red now, it wouldn't see I have a red here. So if I don't have a red signal there, it wouldn't have let me do it. Since I'm being released from dispatch on this block, I control this block, I can open that. So if you wanted to do that and you had auto would let you go by, but you're like, oh, I want to pull in there, you have to cancel your route through dispatch. And then when that light, that signal turns red, then you can open that switch, the manual switches. A video how to auto correctly. And I described that in there. Since I'm in this block, I don't have to really worry about my route because I have a red signal there, so I can throw the switch just before it, my stop anyways. I'll start slowing down here too.
UP detector milepost 486.8. No defects. No
Grade is
defects.
still
Total
2.0 here,
axle
so
392. Train speed
F,
29
C, A, X, Railroad, detector, milepost, 177.4.
out.
Track 2, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 28. Speed 77 out.
See that? Closing the bottom. Thank you, guys.
I'm gonna shoot for about 20 right there. I pull off of this track. I want to make sure that I'm about 15 because I'm pulling off main onto a siding. So I can take a bunch of dynamics off now. I put more air on the cars. The train brake's currently at 67 psi. Then we mess with the dynamics to keep the accelerometer, you know, 1 or 2 is okay because I'm 14.
Approach medium to the Virgin Zero.
Now I'm 15 and give it a little bit more to slow down. You can see the siding just past the switch. Or past the, well, yeah, the switch off these two, but past the signal. I don't know where NM is today. Maybe he's sitting here in his chair, but yeah, we had a derailment. Pretty good one. And breakage. Lots of chaos. It wasn't my fault. I did everything. Everything was going so smooth till the network and the rail driver weren't communicating with the server properly.
Track 1, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 36. Speed 77 out.
He's always hoping for that, for derailment. Another breakage. Probably was watching it. It's just he was in armchair quarterbacking instead of here in our face. And hello. So this is an intermediate signal. And check this out. The reason it's red is because I have this switch set. You'll see how it's an approach now? Because I closed that switch. But if I throw it...
Yeah, they're just asking me, so I'm asking you, was there a light out at 11 there, or just the EMS running you at 13?
It's going to go red again. I didn't see it, but it was red. And it's red now because we went through it. But
yeah, I don't know why they're asking me this stuff. I mean, yeah, now I see that. I should have been looking for that. All right, I don't know why they're so worried of getting you up here. Come on.
and we'll have plenty of space here. I'm going to do a range counter.
I know this is crazy.
We're right there. That's in the wrong place.
I think your tonnage made that Better. Go out. Speed 3, you got it.
All we gotta do is bring this thing to a stop.
Very much, sir. Wow.
This way to go watch every other car, because I mean, what was going on? Just got to manage our speed here. 4,900 feet to go.
1664, approach diverging advance, come over.
We don't want to lose all of our speed though, so I'm going to come off on the dynamics.
Got the SDX 928 east, very popular.
ML 5104 to Barstow. Got an eastbound over. About six. Army. Range guys are clear for 2. ML 50, 39 to the 2. Here we go for ML 604, track 4 for number 36 north sub. That's 664 SDX 928, contact that airport at Mount 105.1, take contact with the airport.
1664,
I am still controlling the brakes and the dynamics.
185.1, next speed, block our
SDX 928, for that take it.
Sector, milepost 32.0. Main 3, system working out.
Uh, 581, you ready for reback
I
code?
didn't mention it's 107 locale here today.
Here we go for
And
ML 5104, track 4.
basically where we are standing right now, it's 107. It's a warm one.
AMPK 6907 West, you're going to track bulletin point B236, orange sub, milepost 25.1 to milepost 186.8, ML 5104, permission pass your red flag, looking at milepost 186.8, proceed to stopping. Maximum authorized speed, good for all tracks, over.
Brother, AMP for the AMPK 6907 West, it's a short out safe trip.
Alright, tracks in there,
A little too hard on the dynamic brakes there. Brought the train slower than I wanted to. We still have 22, just 2150 to go. I don't see any problems with any of the other wheels being off, just on the lead back set. have to close the switch after it gets through here. Put 78 on. Okay, we hit the distance that we needed. And that's full service there. It was definitely train horror. All right. I got to fix that anyways from when I did it last time. So that's it for this nightmare. Again, everything was fine until the had that network problem. So what do we got here? We got this one gonna be passing us. Coming down Silverwood. Yeah. Oh, he's going up. An auto wreck.
Well, how about clear Catella in the format?
And we'll go over here by the track, the pair dudes. All right, so that's going to be it. We're going to let the train go by. Thanks for watching the chaos as it happened. I know that the stream was real shoddy as far as the stream buffering or whatever. I couldn't do anything about that. So that's what caused the issues that we had. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'm gonna stop talking. And then next week, there is no stream next week. I am not available, so we'll be the week after. So please come back the 23rd of August, Sunday, probably about 3 p.m. on the Pacific Coast. And we'll do some more Simulator Sunday. I hope you guys have a great 2 weeks. We'll see you when we come back. I'm going to play some music, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for being here.
Go to, just let you know I'm right here with you when you get the signal from you, Spectrum.